Must be my breakfast.
Today on review we are looking at NCIS for the Xbox 360, also available on PlayStation 3, PC, and many other random consoles across the board. The story of NCIS doesn't exactly follow the story of the TV series, any if you can play as every character or all the major characters from the NCIS TV series, but the story here is a little more condensed throughout the four storylines you will play in. Might it be a bank robbery, or killing at a government base, a military, or just overall the four missions that you actually play with. The stories might not be the best, but for fans of the show, it will do justice and overall tie in all together by the time you get to the end of the story. And with a little nod to the TV show that many fans will actually catch on to, it's actually pretty nice for you if you are a fan. But sadly, that's pretty much the last good thing in this game. The gameplay itself is mainly a point-and-click adventure game, which do not work all that well. Whenever you having to go around to collect evidence in the mortal scene, it's straight up point and click. Sadly, the AI of the NPC you playing as is not exactly to blind it. You might click on something and they might go a different direction to a point where when you click on it again to try to collect the evidence, you will not collect it and you end up having to figure out where you're going to have to get your NPC to stand to actually pick up the evidence. And then a lot of evidence are so small in the environment, in many cases you can't even really notice it and you are stuck in these scenes a little too long than what you needed, and probably not helping it any. If it was a little bit better, you only have one poor story mission, which is only 4 times you actually do collecting the evidence. Majority of the game is made up of you going in and taking fingerprint, checking footprints, and just looking at the body of the victim in each mortal case. And each minigame is mainly just made up of a couple button push, maybe a slide of the D-pad or joystick. It doesn't really come down to anything much, and in many cases not really all that challenging. And then when you are collecting the evidence to pretty much pick who is the killer, it mainly comes down to you can just do it as a multiple choice answer, with guessing most of the time would get you through. And with not really any failure for it, you cannot do the game wrong. It's only one way to the game overall. The only downside of guessing is, of course, in some cases you will have be showing evidence to whoever you interviewing, trying to prove they are the killer. And if you are warned too many times, you're gonna have to watch the whole cutscene over and over and over again. And the cutscenes are just horrible across the board, with most of them made up of just still picture of the NPC walking or talking or just standing there. And in the actual game, it's just not consistent across the board. Like one case mainly made up of one character becoming injured, and then when you play the character, he's perfectly fine, and then once you get to the end of the level, he's back on crutches. It's just pointless across the board and just a overall waste that they have such good source material and they just drop the ball so hard. So sadly, the game might have a few nods for people who actually enjoy the series, but the game is not good by any means, and in many cases should even be avoided by the fans of the source material. So that is why I give NCIS a 1 out of 5.
Something they were involved with got them killed. Where are you going?